Help support our coverage with a free account on Privacy, the service that keeps your bank information private when shopping online. Take control of your subscriptions and other recurring payments, plus pause and close privacy cards at any time. And get $5 right now to try the service at collision.live/privacy. And our next guest is here. Hello. Oh.
Doing?
Let's try that one more time.
Hello, how are you doing? This is Sylvia Tower from Conscioux.
Hi. And what is Conscioux?
Conscioux is a tech startup. Conscioux is a tech startup that helps companies save on health insurance costs by teaching employees about nutrition and plant-based diets.
Oh.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's really cool. Step us through that.
Yeah. So the reason we started the company is because the corporate wellness industry has grown dramatically. It's grown quite a lot in the past 10 years, sure. And it's currently a $17 billion industry, expected to triple over the past 5 years. Now, what is interesting about it is most of the companies focus on fitness, which can be quite daunting for many employees that are not necessarily part of that fitness gym culture. So we have companies spending pretty much $17 billion, at least in the U.S., on corporate wellness, and the usage rate of these plans is 10 to 15% on average.
Oh, wow.
Which means that most companies pay for gyms, pay for all these plans, and people are just discouraged. So what we did is we flipped that around, and we focused on nutrition, and namely plant-based nutrition, which has thousands of years of anecdotal evidence for healing, reversing chronic disease, decreasing BMI. And what we do is we reach out to employees, we do all of the internal marketing, and we can get 3 times the participation rates and effectiveness rates of most of the traditional plans. And the other thing we do...
3 times is a significant...
It is.
A significant change.
It is, but at the same time, the starting point is, if the starting point is 10 to 15%, that means there is so much room for improvement, and we definitely saw that as a great market opportunity and jumped onto it.
Yeah.
And the other interesting thing is that not a lot of corporate wellness companies use data to prove the results, so the changes in blood pressure, cortisol, BMI, and employee satisfaction and usage rate. And that's something that we focus on very strongly to show this actually works. You will decrease employee stress, cardiovascular health, and overall physical and mental health.
Wow. So how did you decide that this was going to be the thing you were going to tackle?
Yeah, so I started my career managing an investment banking platform for UBS in Zurich.
Okay.
So very
so
high
a rapid
pressure.
change.
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely. So very high pressure job. I started from the financial side of things and then fell in love with the tech side of things. So when I moved to the U.S. 3 years ago, I decided to make the switch.
Okay.
Now, what helped me throughout with my health at the time was transitioning to a plant-based diet. So I was obviously working very long hours, exposed to high levels of stress, and my body at some point was just shutting down. And I was browsing through Facebook and learned about plant-based diets and of all the benefits and of all the studies that have been done, and applied it to my life, and my health changed so drastically, and I realized I was more focused, my performance went up, I got promoted, everything was suddenly better. And then I asked myself, how is it possible that there's 136 million people working in the US, and there aren't any tools for the average U.S. person, the average person in North America to access plant-based diets in a scientific, with a nutritionist working with a registered dietitian. And right now it's more vegan diets or plant-based diets are something for celebrities or for hippies. But what we really need is we need to democratize the health benefits and bring them to the overall population. You will get better cardiovascular health. You will cure a lot of the chronic diseases that are currently affecting most American workers. In fact, 40% of North American workers. That includes U.S., Canada, and Mexico. Okay.
So for some of our viewers who may not know what a plant-based diet is, can you go through that really quickly?
Yeah, so plant-based diet is a diet that is based out of products that don't come from animals. So it generally means including more grains, more vegetables, so no meats, no eggs, no fish. And you might think that there's not much left. That's people's first reaction. But the reality is that there's thousands of different types of plants and grains and seeds that foods can be made from. And what we focus on is a diet of unprocessed plant-based foods, which is what is known to help reverse chronic disease and improve health. So that's a plant-based diet. And one distinction that is to be made is it's different from a vegan diet, because plant-based purely refers to the health benefits. Vegan has a political association with animal ethics, environmental ethics. As a company that focuses on data and working with health insurances, we focus on the health aspects.
So is your goal primarily to inform users?
Not only inform users, but also give them access to an array of practical tools that a very busy person working in a corporate environment can use to transition to a plant-based diet. If you're working 12-hour days, if you have kids at home, I don't think it's reasonable to ask people to do their own research, to learn to cook, to do their own cooking. So we assist them through that process. We help connect them with plant-based meal delivery services. We answer their questions about nutrition. So it's about accessibility.
Yeah, and you're
mainly
walking like alongside them in their journey.
Yeah, absolutely. And then measuring results through biometric screenings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you're an alpha.
Yes.
So where in the process is the product?
So our MVP, our beta is live on our website, conscious.com. And we were working with the first clients. So the way we work with clients is we're a technology company, but we're also a consulting and service company. So we're working with registered dietitians to inform people, because as much as technology is great, sometimes you need, for something so drastically different as transitioning to plant-based diets, human contact is key. So having people, especially for very busy people, like having somebody to go to with questions. So we're in the process of building the team. We're growing quite fast, and we're constantly adapting. We're 20 people, and so
that's pretty big for an alpha.
Yeah.
Yes. So we do work mainly with contractors. So I should specify, not all 20 people are full time.
Okay.
So yeah, that's where we're at, and we work everywhere in North America. So we're working a lot on different geographical reaches, trade shows, and improving our process and product.
So is contact with your clients primarily like on the phone, via email?
Absolutely. So because we work with registered dietitians, and because we work with the entire population, including everybody, like people with chronic disease, we do have to, all of the contact is mainly on the phone, because we have to work with registered dietitians that are registered in the state where we're operating. And at the same time, we also do offer in-person workshops on how to reduce stress through diet. So tips and tricks and practical. So we normally do it in the form of a lunch and learn. To help companies.
So those are like a physical.
That is a physical. So for that, we go physically over. Yeah. But most everything else is done on the phone.
And are you guys live now?
Yes. Yeah, we are.
Based in United States?
Yes. So we're based in Boston. But we're pretty much, it's a tech company, and we contract with local dietitians, so we can work anywhere in North America.
Okay. So if a new client wants to sign up and bring this to their workforce, and they're based in Texas, where you don't currently have any clients, and so may not have a dietitian, so will you go out and start looking for somebody to partner with in that area so that you can bring that client in?
Absolutely. So we're going through an extensive work of scouting out all registered dietitians in the U.S. that are in favor of plant-based diets. And then we work, and then we would bring them on board for that Texas-based client. Because we have an insurance-approved program, which means that Select Insurances reimburse part of our program. We do have to hire all these people, anybody who works through these programs, on a W-2. So it would actually be like hiring the people to work with us. And in fact, we are the first plant-based nutrition plan ever to be approved by insurance for corporate wellness, which is quite a big milestone for us.
Yeah, that's a huge milestone. Did that require any like FDA process or
well,
no?
I mean, The interesting thing about nutrition companies is regulation. So the main regulation that we have to adhere by is like HIPAA and SOC 2,
Right.
Which is for our technology.
Okay.
But otherwise, it's up to the insurance to determine which plans are serious and which plans will yield results. And because of our strong focus on data, we got approved.
That's awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
How long has that been in place for you?
The insurance approval?
Yeah.
It's very recent. It's only been 1 month.
Oh, okay.
So we're still celebrating.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
And it's something to celebrate. That's an exciting distinction,
Yeah.
being the first ever.
Yeah, we're pretty excited about it. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
So if potential clients want to find out more about the platform and follow your journey, how can they do that?
So you can go to our website, conscious.com, and there is a contact us form and or email info@conscious.com, and we would love to schedule a call and give you all the information needed. And Conscious is spelt with an X instead of an S at the end, which makes it sometimes difficult to find, but
That's okay. We're gonna put the website up over while you're talking.
Great. There you go. Thank you so much.
No worries. That's why we had you fill out that long
form.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're pretty excited.
Yeah, for sure, and for good reason. Obviously there's a lot going on, and
as
lot
an
good
alpha,
going on.
you're celebrating with your milestones, so we're really excited for you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we really are celebrating, and it's fantastic to be here at Collision and see that on the Planet Tech stage there is so much going on in terms of plant-based diets, plant-based foods. So it's also great to be in an environment that recognizes the value of what we're doing, because it is quite a new industry. So
For sure. And what were you, as if it's the last day, what are you hoping to get out of Collision?
We're hoping to get brand recognition and awareness, so we want to grow our influence, and we want to make people know that we're here, we're part of the tech scene, and meet people and enjoy the conference.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much for coming and talking to us today.
Yeah, thank you guys.
This is a really cool idea.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah, have a great day.
You too.
You too.
Thank you.